as a founder, right? Let's say I have early traction. I'm thinking about growth.
Yeah.
And at what point should I think about fundraising? So we have agreed that fundraising is not necessarily bad, right? Some cases you do need some capital.
Yeah.
Let's say you're building some deep tech product or you're expanding into a new market. So your current operations are, let's say, beta positive, but to set up a new office, you need certain capital and money or to hire new team members, right? So at what point should founders think about fundraising?
Whenever you feel that you have reached a stage where putting in more capital into the business could help you with the growth, that's the point I think you need to start raising money. Now, early stage funding could happen in 3 to 6 months, while late stage funding can take, in the current scenario, as good as about 6 to 12 months, right? So you need to think forward and start preparing your round before that. You may not trigger the investment till the time you're ready, but you can start baking in the deals before that. So normally, at least have a 3 to 6 months runway before you start thinking about fundraise. But fundraise needs to come in only when you feel that money can solve your problem,
Hmm.
right? In case you have a product and you're not being able to sell,
Hmm.
then whatever money you throw in it is waste.
Right. Because that's also a common theme, right? When I meet founders, they feel like they generally the response is that I can't do this because I don't have money.
Uh,
And most of these things may not have anything to do with money. For example, you could generate leads through LinkedIn, you could
uh,
generate leads through your employer connects, you could generate leads through different avenues,
sure.
right? So I think that's also a misconception there.
That is the reason why we say that, I don't know, 90% of the startups fail. The problem is the founders who are starting, and I'm not saying in all the 100% cases, but in a lot of cases, founders don't have the required skill set to run a startup. And
Hmm.
required skill set, one is you need to have the product side, and secondly, you need to have the sales side,
Hmm.
right? So till the time you do have that balance out, it's very difficult to run any kind of business.